Good morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube. Welcome back. We're gonna talk today about Irish Christmas traditions because some of them are a little bit on the unusual side, some would say crazy. And if you stick to the end of this video, I'll tell you a secret about this video. But before we do that, my mom is here, as I mentioned in my previous installments.
Hi!
Together with the ginger lady,
The
of
mom
course.
is here.
Welcome to day before YouTube. We're picking up my mom from Coach Stations here in Galway, and she has no idea at all I'm gonna film all of this. So that will be a surprise. Plus, this is the first time I'm actually using this camera and this lens at night time. So very curious how this looks. She might be here, but I don't know how the hell am I supposed to know. Oh, it is the right bus. Yeah, the mom's here. But before we start with the Christmas nut shit things, I do want to mention that Ireland is apparently legalizing cannabis for personal use this month. The bill is set to go in front of the Dáil. The Dáil is something like a parliament, I don't know, it's some Irish government shit thing. But yeah, they're gonna be discussing that first time in 10 years.
Irish people are certainly big fans of cannabis. We have one of the highest rates of cannabis usage in the EU, with nearly a third of adults between 15 and 64 having tried weed at least once in their lives. Meanwhile, 17% of adult population used the drug within the past 12 months, or around 500,000 people. This is more than double the European average of 7%. Many have argued Ireland could also cash in by legalising the drug for recreational purposes. If Ireland were to legalise the drug and tax it at the same level as it does a pack of cigarettes, the sale of cannabis could bring in as much as €561 million per year.
To be perfectly clear, if I wasn't already, I fully support this. Not because of the personal use, and even though the use of cannabis in medical purposes in Ireland is allowed for certain cases, of course, I know that helps. Why, you wonder? In 2018, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she's fine now, it's gone. But the thing that helped her a lot was actually CBD. She used it to help her sleep because she was suffering from insomnia, as a pain relief and as in general immunity boost, and it really did help. That's done. I'm done with that. Now let's start with the Christmas traditions of Ireland. From festive lights, enormous Christmas trees, wonderfully decorated streets, pubs, shops, everything you can imagine, Galway and Ireland is already full of Christmas spirit. You can see it anywhere. And it's all thanks to local traditions. And those traditions are generally very well respected and maintained in the whole country, which contributes a lot to this whole atmosphere we have here now. The first one I will mention is called the laden table. That's a new word I learned and Lorraine told me not to use. It means a full table, apparently. I didn't know that. Anyways, in the old times, people used to, even after the very rich dinner, they used to set the table again with bread and milk and a candle, because they believed it's appropriate for the wanderers like Joseph and Mary, if they stumble upon, to have something to eat and drink.
A tradition that was very widespread in the 1970s, but which seems to be dying out nowadays, especially in urban areas, is a candle in the window. Symbolically, the candle represented a welcome to Joseph and Mary as they wandered. The candle indicated to strangers, and especially to the poor, that there may be an offering of food in the house within, and the colour of the candle was predominantly red.
How many of you did not know about Little Christmas? Come on, comment section before I tell you what it is. Apparently in Ireland there's a special Christmas day, let's call it, especially for women. It's on 6th of January, and it's a day when men take over the house in a way that they do cleaning, cooking and all that stuff, to show appreciation to women for doing all of that during Christmas and holiday time. We all heard about leaving milk and cookies for Santas, but not in Ireland. Santas here are of a different kind. So they prefer their beer and minced pie, apparently, which sounds better to me also, to be honest, so I wouldn't mind being Santa here.
Another popular tradition is the Christmas tree. Just like many other countries, Irish families will decorate a Christmas tree with ornaments and lights. However, the Irish often use handmade ornaments and decorations, such as ones made from straw or dried flowers. Food is also an important part of the Christmas tradition in Ireland. The traditional Christmas meal is called the Irish Christmas dinner, and it typically consists of a roast turkey with stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy. Other popular dishes include ham, roast beef, and mince pies.
Apparently there's also a Christmas carol about 12 days preceding Christmas, and a couple who were giving each other gifts every one of those days. Now, the way it works today is we have a 12 pubs crawl, because what better gift to give your loved one, me, than a pint in every single one of the 12 best pubs in your town. To go back to the Santa, they also have someone called Father Christmas, if I remember that correctly. And it's basically the same thing as Santa. He brings gifts to kids on Christmas Eve, but he's dressed in a green suit, not red. Who knew? Comment section.
I won't use so because I start every sentence with so, and Yakov told me not to start with so. So, in my house, we have a tradition, I guess. It's not a very old tradition, but it's something that we started a few years ago. So when we have our Christmas dinner, we always ask each other what was the highlight of our year and what was the lowest point of our year.
Is that not what Americans do for Thanksgiving?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyways, in my house, we do that on Christmas when we have after we have our dinner, our Christmas Eve dinner. So yeah, I love so. But yeah, that is what we do in our house for a tradition. I'm trying to think of others, but they're kind of mostly the same as everyone else around the world at Christmas times. But I'm trying now not to say so because I feel a little bit awkward now.
You done?
I'm going to cut this right now because I don't know what to say.
At the beginning of this video, I promised you a little secret. And here it is. I was watching Linus Tech Tips this morning. Not this morning, but anyways. Part of this video, part of narration that Ginger Lady did, was actually written by artificial intelligence because I was just too curious not to test it out, and I can't believe how good it worked. Now, what I want for you is to try and guess which part was it, because, as I said, not everything was written by me. So, go comment section. And that would be it for today. I hope you like those traditions. Some of them are a little bit different than other countries, especially different than Croatia. But yeah, if you like this, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike one. Please check out my Twitter and Instagram. And if you love this, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.
It's gonna be alright. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best, what is best for you.